It's been 5 years since I've been in a wheelchair. Today I get a brand new wheelchair, but let me show you the process of what I got to do just to get my wheelchair.
So Jacob, are we replacing the manual chair, I'm assuming?
So this is what I was going to ask Eduardo. I know today, on my schedule at least, it said power wheelchair today.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering, you do qualify for a type of power wheelchair, but the power wheelchairs that we provide here, they're quite large, right? So they're going to be about 300 to 400 pounds.
Wow.
They do not disassemble, right? There's tons of wheelchairs online. You see like some fold up nice and tight, like a lawn chair almost, you know, where you can just see people throwing them in the back of the car with one hand.
Right.
Those are technically recreational wheelchairs, so they haven't been medically coded. There are options to add possibly a power assist to your manual chair. One of the qualifications is being in a chair for at least 1 year. I think you've definitely surpassed that. So what the benefit of that is, one, you still get the lightness of your manual chair, right? You're still able to maneuver it if you need mom's help, or if you do it by yourself, loading and unloading, you're able to keep that lightness with the manual chair. But say you're having a bad day, you're not, I'm getting some shoulder pain today, or hey, we're gonna go out for an event and I don't wanna push these all day, you could add a power assist to your chair. So that would be like, it's not always power, but when you need it, it's there.
Nice.
So I'm happy to show you whatever you like. I mean, my job here is just to show you options. Do you want to see first what a power wheelchair looks like, one that you would qualify for? They can do different things, right? They can tilt, they can recline, they can elevate. But like I said, with that being said, they're about 400 pounds.
Damn,
so
that's a lot.
You would need to get transportation. We have people like take I think around here it's the VTA or Access Mobility. They would they'd come pick you up for an appointment. They just strap you in, you'd stay in your chair, and then take you to an appointment. Have heard though that sometimes you do gotta wait a little bit for the pickups, but let me just bring in a chair. Can do a bunch of seat functions, right? They can get you from
stand up.
So standing is an option on a power chair. It's just not a covered item.
Yeah.
But these chairs can do almost everything else, right? They can raise you up about 12 inches in the air. You can tilt all the way back to pressure relief. Let me just bring in one just to show you, okay? And then I'll bring in a manual chair too with the power assist. We can look at everything. So, but like I said, Tammy is on the therapist side of it. She'll be writing our element. She's justifying what piece of equipment we need. I'll be your wheelchair guy and your seating specialist. So let's go. Let me go grab some chairs. This one is called a mid-wheel drive. What that means is you got your big wheel right here in the middle. Benefit of a mid-wheel drive is these chairs do turn right on a dime. So they turn right in a perfect circle. This chair here is a Permobile. You're looking at about, I think it's about 24 inches from wheel to wheel.
How much do these cost? Like, let's say I didn't have insurance.
So it all depends what we add on the chair, right? Depending on the seat functions. I'd probably say you're looking around for this type of chair with everything on it, probably maybe like $25,000. So with each motor that we add, usually around 5,000 is kind of what we say. So like if you had a tilt, 5,000. All roughly.
People gonna think I'm rich.
Hey, you got the Mercedes-Benz right here.
Better.
So just to show you a couple things real quick. So let me just grab a tool. I just want to move this over to the left side. So if we do try it today, you can try driving it. Okay. But I want to show you some of the seat functions that this chair can do. Okay. I just brought you out the Permobile just because with this one, if we were to go this route, you do get a couple free items that some people like. You get these lights that come on there for free.
Oh my goodness.
You get a cell phone charger that comes on there for free. So just an option. But there are different chairs, right, with...
Well, it's better than Benz.
Tesla one, the Tesla one.
Yeah, you got the Tesla. So once we can try this out, we can see what you think. But like I said, with this piece of equipment, it does not break down, right? So just because it can do all this stuff, the takeaway is that it's large, right? You'd have to go and get transportation. You'd have tie-down brackets. They'd have to tie you down the chair. If you try to push it, it's not going to push, right? Unless we put it in manual mode, like neutral, like in a car. But it's still quite heavy, But you can do it. So there's always pros and takeaways to all this,
What about waterproof?
Yeah, that's a great question. So these chairs, most of their stuff is covered by shrouds. The big thing is going to be the joystick. you're gonna make sure, like, if rain happens, like, we at least a plastic bag over it. They do make stuff on Amazon that's pretty inexpensive, like a cover for it. And then the motors are here in the battery, so as long as you don't go through puddle like that deep, you should be okay. Because everything else is covered by shrouds.
It's the little things we take in life for granted. Like, damn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so this can help a lot.
No, for sure. That's what I'm saying. It'll make life a lot easier. If it's comfortable, I don't have to be busting my shoulders, arms up, always tired.
So there is also something I like. At the end of the day, like I said, I'm here to just
show you, be comfortable.
Show you, yeah. But there is something to be said about switching from manual to power, right? Mm-hmm. You do have the ability to maneuver yourself.
Right.
Sometimes I say, like, if you can use it, we don't want you to lose it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I have had people where they go and transition to power,
and they lose.
You're not using those muscles, right? You're not getting that workout every day. Mm-hmm. So something to be said about if we were to go with a manual and do a power assist.
I'd still be able to keep this wheelchair, right?
So that's yours.
Okay.
This is yours. No matter which route we
go. It's been paid for, so.
Yeah, that nobody's taking that. That's all yours. So if
nobody better take my wheelchair.
if you wanted a new manual, you'd still keep this one, right? Okay. I would suggest, like, if you go on planes, take your old one.
Right.
Because we've been having.
I heard about it.
Yeah.
They damage your wheelchair. Yep. I'm taking the power one.
Do you want to try to transfer into this? Yeah. We can see how it feels for you. Where would you like me to put it?
Just so I could go on this side.
Okay. Do you need a slide board or anything?
No.
Are you sure you can, Miko?
You can flip this back here.
Oh, okay.
He's a pro. And I'll put this down. Here we go.
Yeah, he practiced a lot on his transfers all the time.
Yeah, that was a great transfer.
Yeah.
You want to put your feet on the footplate? Is that okay? Just one. So this is obviously not measured for you. We would, just like your manual chair, make it all custom.
Yeah, it feels small.
But I just want you to see how it feels here.
It feels good though.
Okay.
So I feel like the backrest, it feels good too. Like this one feels like it's too tilted back. This is perfect.
So I'm gonna have you play with it a little bit now, okay? So we'll push this forward. I'll just have you push that dial, and I'm gonna have you just push this button, okay, until the chair stops moving. Just hold that button.
Oh, I could go to sleep in my wheelchair now.
And you got a headrest back there too, so it's not adjust. Let me adjust that.
I'm not gonna fall back.
Oh, no. You're good. You're good.
Oh, let's go to the sideshow. Do some donuts.
Push the wheelchair over there.
And it's very comfortable as well, too.
And it's not even made for you, this one too, you know?
Especially if it is customized, Mijo, it's way better.
It feels way better on my back.
Okay, do you want to lean your head back for me? Okay, so this one's a little bit far back for you. Like I said, it's just a demo. Yeah. Yours would be perfect for you. So keep pushing that button back. So I'm going to show you what the benefit of this is, okay? And you're not going to flip. You're not going to flip. You're good.
Oh, I could go to sleep in my wheelchair.
Okay, perfect. So this is going to be your tilt.
That feels so good on my back.
This is going to be probably your best and most important thing that this chair can do, besides, of course, driving you, right? This is pressure relieving. So on your chair, you have a row hill.
I feel like I'm off my butt right now.
It's getting you off your butt, right? You're moving your surface to your back. It's about twice the surface area. So totally fine to do this throughout the day, right? You're feeling sore, just go and tilt back, relieve that pressure.
Damn. He wants to move already.
Well, we can try this too. Let's see. So you talked about you having swelling, right? So this is just our tilt. I'm gonna have you press this button right here. We'll go, sorry, forward.
Oh, forward.
Forward. So what this is going to do is it's not sized for you, right? But it's going to elevate as well as it's going to start articulating.
So I do have, what I do have is I get nauseous sometimes and I gotta lay down like fast, and sometimes I'm not able to go fast, and this would for sure help a lot.
So if you see now your feet are above your heart.
Yeah.
This is good for that swelling.
Exactly.
Good for that
blood flow.
Blood flow, getting it going. And you said if you needed to lay down, you could use a combination of your tilt. I'm going to bring you forward just a little bit. I'm going to show you if you needed to lay flat, you can get almost flat in this chair. We do have a lot of people that just go and they're like, you know what, I'm tired, I don't want to transfer to bed, and you could take a nap in this chair. So this is an option right here. And if you see you're almost flat, of course if you play with it a little bit more, you can get flat.
No, yeah, I for sure need a wheelchair like this.
Okay, I'm gonna bring you up real quick.
For sure.
And then I want you to feel one more seat function, and then we'll try driving, okay? So what that recline that we just did, what that's good for is you say how you self-calf. That's good for, you know, leaning back, being able to get in that relief to help the self-calf. So I'm just trying to show you what the chair can do. This would be something that is an option for you, but like I said, when we go to power, it's kind of a big step, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me know. Are you feel too far back? Do you feel okay? Okay. This one, I'm gonna have you feel this one. Just push this button up until the chair stops moving. So this is a new item that's been a covered item. It used to not be covered. This is called elevation. So this is raising you up about 12 inches up in the air.
I can't get the cups.
So this is for if you're in your home, right? You can grab from the top shelf of your refrigerator. If you needed to transfer, maybe your bed's a little bit higher, you can raise this chair up and have a nice downward transfer. Or once you're in your bed, you could lower the chair and have a downward transfer, so it's nice and easy for them. If you wanted to, we'll keep going up here. So once we are all the way up, pretty high. We usually say your eye level. So also too, the benefit of this is so you're not looking up anymore, right? We can just look eye to eye and talk, and you can still drive while you're up there.
What?
So your speed is reduced a little bit, but for safety, right? But you can still drive. Do you want to try driving it? We can go outside?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we'll just hold this down until this turns green.
You ever watch Austin Powers when he's like backing into the wall?
Yeah.
Don't do it. Uh-oh, here he comes.
We got a professional right here, James.
Watch out.
Perfect.
Wild man's getting nervous.
We're gonna just head right outside here, and we're gonna go try it outside.
Uh-oh.
Got some room there?
Yeah, you're good.
You got our
Are you
favorite
sure you
cologne
haven't
on.
done this, my friend? You look like a pro already.
Front door, okay.
All right, and we're gonna just head straight out here. I'm just gonna make sure there's no cars coming, okay?
It feels like it'll tilt forward too.
You can add some interior tilt if you wanted to, yeah. So that would be to help you kind of get up out of the chair as well. All right, we want to crank it up, see the speed? Okay, so there's gonna be two speeds, there's indoor and outdoor. You see right here, we have a yellow bar. I'm gonna just move it up. This is just the max on speed 1. I'll let you feel that, and then we can go to speed 2.
Oh, damn, it's already fast.
So we're gonna have a white sign over there. What I usually say, and I'll crank it up all the way for you if you want to kind of just go around the white sign and come back. You are on speed 2, my friend.
Oh my God. Gone with the wind.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'll say, see you, Mom. I'm going for a ride.
I know. I'll see you home.
It's got a little bit of speed to it, huh?
I'll be there in a jiffy. Oh, that's fine then. When you let it go, it just
Stops. Yeah. And then
I'll see you
the
home,
next
mijo.
thing is if you're on a hill, right, or a ramp, see if I'm behind you, it's not gonna go anywhere.
I'll see you home.
I see.
Bye.
Oh, I
Bye.
don't need the car.
You don't need a car.
So this is just an option here. I'd like to kind of show you what a power assist looks like too, just so we can look at it. If you decide power is the way we want to go, I can show you a couple other power wheelchairs. Right now, Thermobil's probably one of the best on the market right now. There's a couple other brands that are great as well too. We just see minimal repairs. But let me grab a manual chair and show you power assist and see how it's going. Cool. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. Did you have any questions? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Now it feels like we're going like a turtle, huh? After going. I'll hold this door open for you here, my friend. If you want to go a little bit faster, you can just push this side right up towards the wrapping.
I'll end the crash.
Oh my God. I see your face, mijo. You look happy that it was there.
Nice.
Just real quick before we go to power assist, was there something that bothered you about this manual chair, or did you like it, or?
I loved it. It just, my back was very uncomfortable. Like this, I'm chilling. It's
Yeah.
nice. Like, I feel a lot of cushion on my back.
Yeah.
But that one, it just, I feel like I'm like laying.
Like you have more support on your back.
Yeah, and it's tilted a little bit back too, and then also my feet dangle when on the plate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I would recommend is a couple things, right? Manual wheelchair power. With manual, your back is going to be a little bit shorter, right? Because so you can be able to get your arms back and have that nice push, right? If I have your tall back for support, it's kind of like if I give you one thing, it takes away another, right? So if I give you that support on your back up to here, it's going to be hard for you to push.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you have more support. If I lower the back, right, you have a little bit less support, but you're able to get your arms back for a nice big push.
I always wondered too, because I've seen people with shorter backrest and mine too, and I was like, dang, you have no support in your back.
So that's just up to the user, right? It's all about your core strength. So some people, you have pretty good core. You're holding yourself up. Maybe we try that out today too. You know, I'm happy just to go down different routes with you and see what will best suit you. Kind of two options here, right? You know what this is like. We can always add to it to add a power assist. This might be a big change for your life. But it is an option. So no, like in the home, right? You need a ramp to go in and out of the home. And then I'm not sure if you have what your house looks like, but if you're able to bring the power wheelchair in, you know, so just something to think about.
Gotcha. I think it's the same size as that one, right? Would it be?
The power chair?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a little funky because you don't have the push wheels on the side, right? So here we're looking at about 23 inches, pretty similar. It would be measured for you. The widest part is going to be your arms. So this one we're at 25 inches, but it's a little bit wide for you. I'd shrink it just the width down a little bit. So we'd probably be pretty close.
Okay.
Cool. Let me just grab in a power assist and just show you what that looks like. I'll bring in the smart drive so you can see that, and then I'll also bring in the one that you drop in on.
Okay.
I'm able to still,
A quick question.
Yeah.
Would I be able to? So let's say I do want this. Would it be able to use it on my other wheelchair?
So what we do today? So you're eligible for a new wheelchair. Every 5 years, insurance would review your current piece of equipment to see if it's able to still meet your needs or if it's time for a new piece of equipment. I would say for yours, since it's a little outdated and we need to do quite a bit of repairs, we'd move forward with a new piece of equipment. So if you wanted to keep manual, today we'd spec out a brand new manual chair for you and we would add a power assist. So when we deliver you your manual chair, you'd have a power assist as well at delivery. So you get both. Right, so you'd have a brand new manual chair and the power assist. Nobody's taking this away from you. You still have your old one for if you want to travel or if you have repairs or something. But benefit of this one is, like I said, so you're able to still maneuver this chair like a manual chair. I'm able to unload it and load it into the vehicle just like you do with this chair. But on those days where you're feeling sore or maybe, hey, I need a little bit of extra help today, you do have that power assist. This is one option here. This is where you have a joystick, right? You're not having to push at all once you go onto the power assist. This is letting the power assist do everything. You're letting the joystick drive. How you would come on, and I'm not the best at this, so don't judge, but I'll show you guys. So you would go here, and you're going to line these wheels up, okay, right on there, and then you'll go back, and it'll just click right in. So once you, so like I said, mine's not the best here, but you'll click right in, and then you just plug this in, and it becomes power.
Wow, that's nice.
So this is one option, right? Just felt like I should show you this. I do want to show you what the smart drive is. That's a different type of chairs. You've had we've had one repair.
Yeah.
in 4 years.
Yeah.
I want, at least with your new chair, can you make me one deal?
Yeah.
No matter which route we go, you call me at least every 6 months.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll come out to your house, or I'll send somebody out to your house. I'll check out your chair and I'll go, look, we need new tires or whatever it may be, just so we can catch it before it fails on you. We can order parts that are damaged, or if you just need new adjustments, we can come do that as well.
Oh, so when let's say I do get a new wheelchair and I use that one like just to go around, but something on that wheelchair like the brake, like it always breaks. I want to get it fixed. Can I still get that fixed, or I can't just because I have this one now?
So insurance will cover one piece of equipment for you. So they'll cover the repairs and whatever it may be for the new wheelchair. Your old wheelchair, we can still work on it, but it would just be we can. It would just be a private purchase. So you would say, hey, I want you to fix, or let's just say for example, hey, my wheel, I need new wheels for my old wheelchair. We get you a quote, and that would be a private purchase.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
But we can still fix everything. It's still in our system. You're still with us, so we'll fix anything on it.
Okay. Yeah, I think my tires need some new tires.
Yeah, I would recommend. I would have a list. And this is what a smart drive looks like.
Yeah.
So this fairly light. Mom, you could take this easily off, put it in the back of the vehicle. You could take this easily off, put it in the back of the vehicle. It's actually not going to add that much weight to the chair, but if you see here on the back, right under here, you're going to have a little bracket. This will stay on your chair at all times. Okay, this is the mount for the smart drive. This is removable. This one stays. Okay, if you look on the smart drive, you're gonna have a little kind of cross brace right here. What this does is you just come under here, and it just hooks on just like that.
Wow.
Nice and easy, right? These wheels do go forward and back with you, as well as they do go side to side. So if you have it mounted and it's not turned on, it'll still turn with the chair fairly easily. What you would do is once it's mounted on, you will just have this magnetic piece right here, and this can be magnetized, to stay out of the way.
Yeah.
But what you'll do is this will just go and clip onto here. Oops. Clip onto there, and then we just turn it on. Once we're on, then with this dial, you turn the dial and it starts powering up the chair. Okay, so the more I turn it, the faster it goes. But you're still having to turn, right?
So it goes with my speed, basically.
No, it goes with the motor.
Oh.
All you're doing is just turning, right? So the motor's going. I'll see if I can do it here. Let me just move this chair so you have a little bit of room here.
It does.
Oops, sorry.
It's okay. That's good.
Sorry, I just brought this in case you needed the new Z.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, and I'm gonna come right out towards you, Mom, okay? So
Yeah.
right here, we're off. We push this. Okay, now we're on. Hold on, give me a second.
You have to actually.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying you can try it. You can try it if you want. Sometimes it messes with you, so I just want to do it in case it was going the wrong way. But what you would do is it would turn. I can grab a different one from the back, but once you turn it on and you turn it, it engages. Each click would be a different speed. So click it once, it's your slow speed, you're still turning. Click it 2 times, your speed's a little bit faster. But like I said, you are still having to turn, and then you have to remember to turn it off to self. So there you go. So you see,
Oh, so it goes by itself.
so it's going by itself, but you're still turning with the wheels. So this one is going to be probably the most easily removable power assist on there. So just figured I'd show you another option too.
Yeah, so far I like this one over here.
Power chair?
Yeah, because I'm always like, I do music and I'm always like content creating, or like I'm sitting down most of my time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it feels a lot better on my back, my butt,
And the benefit of it too is, rather than, like I said, you being in this chair for 8, 12 hours a day and then having to get out because yes, you do have your Rojo cushion, but there's only so much you can pressure relief, right?
Yeah, I'm always just, that's all I can do.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're letting the chair do it for you,
Yeah.
right? You're uncomfortable, you tilt back.
Exactly.
Your legs are starting to feel a little swollen, right? You want to get some blood flow, you come back and elevate those, you can reposition yourself.
That's nice.
Okay, so if it's okay with you, I'm gonna just clean some of these out, and then we can talk about the chair a little bit more. Okay. If we're moving to power, just keep in mind though too, you're not gonna be using these muscles as much.
Yeah.
So, your muscle weakness might starting to decline. Yes, that this is going to be a benefit for certain other aspects, but once again, you are able to move the manual, right? So that's why I don't want to take you out of the power, right?
Yeah.
But I just want to say you are able to still use the manual. So it might be an option. It's up to you. Like I said, it might be beneficial to keep using it, because I would hate for you get the power, right? And you're like, this is awesome, right? First 3 months, this is great. First year, this is great. Insurance is going to expect you to have it for about 5 years.
Yeah.
Right? So I would hate for you to be like, man, I wish while I still had the ability to maneuver myself, I would have done it. I think that this is a great option. I don't know if you're quite there yet.
Maybe if I get older, maybe that'll be.
That's the reason only why. And like I said, I'm just trying to give you the option because
I don't want to be lazy either.
You're still young too.
Yeah.
So I see people when they go into power, it's great because they can do so much. But to be honest, I know myself, and if I was in a power, I don't want to do anything. Chair's gonna do it all for me, right? I don't want to get out. I'm just gonna sit here. Oh, you want me to get that? Yeah, I'll go drive and do it.
Yeah.
So there's a perk to it, but I think you have the ability to still maneuver yourself.
Yeah.
So I would say I would probably try using that.
What would you go with if I choose a manual? Would you go with the Smart Drive or with the other one?
So Smart Drive comes with. It's from the same manufacturer as Tylight, if we were to stick with that same chair, right? Smart Drive is going to be something that is easily removable, right? Something that you don't have to worry about. Like if you were going on a trip or if you're going with mom can take it off nice and easy. The other one's a little bit more heavy, right? It is a little bit more durable because you're driving with a joystick. So it's just kind of what you're trying to use it for. They're both great power assists, but for different types of situations. I would say that the amp, the one that you drop onto, that one is going to be like, hey, we're going out, we're going for a long trip, and you're not having to unload it and reload it. You're not making a lot of stops because it is quite heavy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like if I were to use this one, I'd probably just keep it at home, just so because I game a lot now.
Yeah.
Or I do a lot of I'd be on my computer, I'd be music, stuff like that, and it feels comfortable. But for me not to be lazy, I'd probably have to go with a manual.
Just something to keep in mind. I just figured when you came in, I would just like to show you, because I'd like to just show you everything. It's also kind of hard for us to justify jumping to the power when we're still able to maneuver the manual.
Yeah.
It's
I say if my hands wasn't working as good, so you're right. I probably have to go with a manual. I just don't know if I should go with the Smart Drive or the other one.
Well, how about we do this first? We'll start with the chair. We'll customize the chair, and then we can figure out what power assist we want after that. I actually have my rep. She just came in with the brand new version of this chair. I'll bring that in to you. Since you liked it, do you want to see other models of rigid chairs? Yeah? Okay. I'll bring in the top 3 that we usually have here, and you can just take a peek at them. Okay, cool.
My wheelchair got lights. Yours don't. And they're bright.
Hella bright.
Hella bright. Like, oh shit, I dropped something in the dark.
Look at the reflection, mijo, como se ve aquí en la cámara.
So this is the Rogue 2. It's already got your name right here on it.
I like it so far.
Pros and cons of the Rogue. So the Rogue, their real big thing on here, and this would help with your cathing, is you're able to pull this bar back here, and you can give yourself a little bit of adjustable recline to be into the chair. And then if you're in the chair, you want it to come back up, you just pop it right back up. Everything that you liked on your Tylight, I can get on this. I have found that the Rogue is a tiny bit heavier, just a little bit heavier. You will see though, the big thing is you're gonna have a thicker tubing.
Yeah, I see that. I like that part, that it's a lot thicker.
So thicker tubing. It's actually very minimally heavier, but it is just a little bit heavier. So you have the thicker tubing here. All of this is all custom. Like I said, if you want your back to be more curved, higher, all that's just for you. Do you want to try sitting in this one to see how it feels? Cool, and then I'll just get you out of tilt a little bit here. Okay, I'm gonna put this right here.
That's what I missed.
Oh,
from
look
the
at that,
old
mijo.
wheelchair, yeah. I missed the sidebars, the side covers.
I'm gonna just flip this arm back, okay?
Okay.
And I can move it closer too. You want me?
You're good. Just got, cause there ain't no bars on it.
There you go.
Good job.
Right here.
So this one's a little bit wide for you. And of course, everything that you don't want on it, like with the armrests and everything, we can always get those taken off. But everything that we have on it, this one's gonna seem a little bit heavier than our other chairs, just because this one has a lot more stuff on it, okay? Let me get this out of your way, and we can try going out into the lobby in it, see how you feel, okay? Get this one out of your way too. Sorry, we got small rooms
That's okay.
in here.
Well, it feels smoother.
Yeah, so I mean, it's new, so it'll feel a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Let me speak right by you, Mom.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
Trying to get out of your video.
That's okay.
I can adjust those.
I forgot it had a board.
Head tips. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can move those up if you want.
Oh, does it move up?
Yeah, here you
So I
go.
can get back out. I have no idea. And I don't wanna mess with something that's not mine. You know, you break.
Okay, they're still on, but they're up a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you have enough dishes in the world to.
Yeah, that's nice.
You know, when you
I
go
like
out
it.
somewhere and you have kids, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I like it.
Like I said, this one's made by Key Mobility. This is also totally compatible with both of the power assists that we tried.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to try? This one's called the Aero T. So I'll show you the quick difference between this and what you currently have. So this is going to be a tie-light chair as well. Okay. Your chair is the Aero Z. This is the Aero T. Okay. With the Aero T, the big difference that you're going to notice is you have this frame coming down here. Okay. This extra piece of frame. What this is for honestly the heavy users on the chair, somebody who's pretty active in your chair. Have you ever had it where your fork starts to kind of go like this and flutter a little bit when you're pushing? This is supposed to help alleviate some of that.
Is that for more support?
It's to make the frame, a little bit more supportive. It is actually the same weight. It's actually a tiny bit lighter. You do have this thinner tubing though. Okay, so as this one has the thicker tubing, this one's middle. This is going to be your thinnest tubing. I will say when you fold it up to maybe put it in your vehicle, it's not as open as the Z, right? You have all open space under here. This one you do have these bars that come down. So just to keep in mind, right? Like I said, with everything that's a pro, it always takes away something as well too. This chair, out of the demos today, is probably going to feel the lightest, just because it has nothing on it, right? We have no anti-tips, we have no armrests, we have no side guards. Do you want to try this one?
Yeah.
Cool. Scissor lock, so benefit of those is they're
Yeah,
out
it's
of your
a lot
way.
stiffer, yeah.
You're not hitting your thumbs on them.
I see that. It's time.
So just remember with this one, we don't have those anti-tips
Yeah.
back there, okay?
I'm a pro.
So I know you're a pro, just have to say it. All right, we'll just push those forward. Perfect, good job.
I ain't got no support in the back.
This one has no support, yeah, so this one is just a sling back.
Oh, yeah, I can't do no wheelie with this one.
No, you can't.
Oh yeah, I can't do this one.
Okay, but if you wanted to get a hard shell back
Mhm.
on this one, we can.
Oh,
That's
okay.
just how my demo is. It just has a sling back.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, if you like,
Yeah, I like how it moves on this one. It's not too like stiff and it's not too smooth. It's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want to try
That's
this one too? We'll try all three and then see which one you like.
So you don't like that one?
Nah, it's too like it's because of the back. Well, he said he could fix the back, but it's too light.
See, that looks deceiving.
Yeah, it's way too light.
It looks
I
nice,
like
but it
it.
doesn't drive.
Yeah, I like it. It looks nice, but it's not for me.
Hmm.
It's crazy how a lot of these wheelchairs are.
What about that one?
That one's perfect. It feels
Really?
perfect. Yeah. And then if even the handlebars, it feels smooth.
Oh. Is that heavier or?
Yeah, a little bit heavier, but it still rolls like smooth.
Good job. So this one's gonna probably feel a little more similar.
Oh, what the?
So those are extension handles.
Yeah, extend the brakes.
So these
That's tight.
these are removable, but benefit is if you needed to, you could even
Wait, how
break
come
them.
they remove?
So for transfers, sometimes
so
these
they
can
don't
get
break.
in the way.
Mm.
But the nice thing of it is if you needed to, you can just push with one finger and
Yeah, that's nice.
nice and easy.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. These are
Um,
nice.
Yeah, feel free to try this one out, see how you feel.
Does this one have handlebars?
Let me raise those up for you. Okay, you're good.
Smooth. That's nice too.
So this is gonna be something more like your similar to your chair, almost identical, just a newer model.
Yeah. I still feel like this one's a little bit better.
I was involved in some of
It runs smooth. Yeah. I like this one.
Okay. We're going with the Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay.
Rogue with a rogue.
13 from post to post. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shrink it down so we can have your feet right next to each other like this. I'm gonna have to taper it a little bit more, so it's gonna look a little bit slimmer in the front.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate when it like curves like that, or I just want it to be straight.
Okay, straight. So we're looking at about 9.5 inches. Okay, and I'm just putting it here. After we're done here, I'll make it look all pretty on the computer. Okay. So with that being said, we're gonna have it tapered in. Do you want right here on the side? I can get some. They're called impact guards. What that means, it's just a Velcro piece that goes over this. But what that's gonna help with is, if you've ever had your legs leaning on here, it might create a little pressure on your legs.
Yeah.
They are removable. So if you say I don't like them or I don't like how they look, you can take them off. But I would say it might be beneficial just to order them.
Yeah.
It's just a little piece that goes over here.
Okay. Yeah, that's order.
And if, like I said, if you don't want it, you can just take it off. But I think it's probably best trying to get it on the chair rather than trying to tell insurance later, hey, we forgot these.
Yeah.
And say, why didn't you just order them? You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So I know your mom was saying that you lost a little bit of weight.
Mhm.
You measure a 16 right here in your hips. I could make the chair a 16. Benefit of that is your overall width is going to be a little bit narrower. Takeaways, it might feel a little snug on you.
Oh.
What you're in right now, come under your legs if that's okay.
I mean, it does feel a little bit big. Like this one feels a little, just a little big.
Well, you know what? You are already in a 16. Your just wheels are spaced out.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to keep this width? It's just going to be this right here, this width of your seat.
Oh, is it the wheels that you're talking about, or just the seat?
This is seat.
The seat.
I can adjust your wheels to bring those in a little bit more for you.
I think
Oh.
it'd be like that, but the wheels, yeah.
I can bring, so if you see on the wheels right here, yours has a spacer right here, which is making the wheels out. With this one, I'll make it so it's in, so you'll be nice and tight on this, so you won't
Yeah.
have to have it all spaced out.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now we're moving up to our brakes right here. Did you like the feel of the scissor lock brakes?
No, I kind of like these.
Push the lock?
Yeah, when I
Okay.
push down.
Did you want to try those extension handles too?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Those are, like I said, removable too.
Right,
So if
right.
you don't want them,
Those.
or they're annoying, we can just hug them.
Okay.
Good. And you said you want to stick with the Rojo?
Yeah. Does insurance cover that or?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, of course.
Last time they told me.
Yeah,
right?
we pay for it.
Yeah,
We pay for that.
So since you've been in a chair and you said you had pre-existing pressure wounds, that opens us up for a pressure relieving cushion. Technically, or in some cases, you have to. They're going to say, why are we jumping straight to a pressure relieving cushion, right? If you've had no pre-existing injuries or any wounds on your bottom, but since you have, that opens up the door for that.
Oh, okay.
So that should be approved. And like I said, if it pops, call me, okay? If anything happens to it, call me. I'm your guy. I'll make sure everything's working for you. Okay? All right, as we keep going. So these wheels are spoke wheels.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you currently have.
Yeah, I like those.
Okay, there's an option for mag wheels. They make the chair a little bit lighter. Can I just show you what they look like?
So I had some rims. They weren't like the ones that I had now, but the problem that I had with those is that the spokes would come out and it would get trapped around the wheel, and then I'd be stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only
So-
thing. But this one I had no problems with so far.
I've rarely, with these new spokes here, I've rarely had anybody break them unless they were like a big boy, you know? But some people like the mag wheels because you can get them colored. You can get them to match the chair. So let me just grab a pair. I'll just show you what they look like. You can't. They are a tiny bit heavier though.
Okay.
So let me grab them and I'll show you those. Okay. As your chair, if you wanted to. So say you went with a blue chair like this, you could get them blue. If you want white, you could get them white. Whatever it may be, I could match this. I'd like you just to feel this though, to feel the weight.
Oh, it's not that heavy.
So that's that one, and then I'll have you feel this one, just so you can feel the comparison.
Oh, yeah,
A little bit heavier, but these ones are a little bit more durable too. So if you've had issues with spokes, these ones, I would be super surprised if for some reason these ones broke.
These look like I wouldn't even have a problem at all. I like this.
Okay,
It's the good stuff.
we'll stick with the
Yeah.
mags. One thing too that I like to say about these, it's easier to clean, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You can just
Yeah.
spray those down rather than going in between all these spokes. So pros and cons to both. All right, let's go here. We're moving right through this chair. Okay, so we're gonna go mag wheels, and we can talk about colors at the end too. Okay, anti-tippers here on the back.
Mhm.
You want to keep those on. I noticed that your chair, you removed them.
Yeah, I don't really use them. I like having full control of my wheelchair.
Okay. So you want me to order it not on the chair?
No, you can order them just to have them, just in case, like one day, like I just want to use them, or like sometimes I'll do content creating and like I'll just want to show off and just cat off.
Yeah. It's nice too because if you have them down, you flip back, you
Yeah, I
hang
can
out
just
on them
do
for a
whatever,
little
yeah,
bit. I got my
exactly.
hands free. Okay.
Exactly.
Cool. So moving, we're flying through. As we keep going, we'll keep the side guards
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Okay.
I like the side guards. That's one thing I do miss on this wheelchair, my side guards.
So I can get them with the hole.
Yeah. that'd be
So you want the hold?
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Armrests.
Armrest, yes.
Do you like these armrests
Is
or?
there different?
There's different styles, but it makes the chair quite a bit heavier. I can show it to you. Let me pull up a picture here. It is more comfortable, but like I said, it does make the chair quite a bit heavier. The side guard would be built in. It is an option, like I said, but once again, it does make the chair quite a bit heavier.
Would my clothes still get dirty though?
Well, it comes with the side guard here,
Mhm.
so it would be a part of it. So it would be, imagine this piece, all still there, and then here is your armrest plus a little grip right there.
Oh, okay.
I can grab one if you want to see what one looks like in person.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Done here, my friend, and then I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of your
No,
day.
you're good. You're good.
Backrest.
Backwards, yeah.
Okay. This one that you sat in has very, very minimal contour. What that means is curve. Contour is just the curve. Do you feel like in your chair you would like a little bit more support?
Yeah. I feel like it's just too thin. Like.
can I grab one? It's not gonna be the right size for you, but I'll just put it behind your back. You can feel what it feels like, and it's all adjustable. But I think it would be a good option for you. I'm gonna just see this one. I might have to grab a different one because it might be a little bit too wide for you. But I'm gonna have you just lean forward a little bit. Okay, come back.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's holding you up a little bit easier.
Yeah, I got
It's like a
lot
hugging
of
your back.
support.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like hugging me.
Yeah. So pro and con
Yeah,
is
what's the pro and cons?
pro and cons is one, it's holding you. You're not working so hard, right? You're letting the back kind of hold you. You're able to move your arms. Takeaway is some people can feel a little restricted. Because
Oh.
it's holding you, right?
So good.
For you, it might, because that's why I thought of this one, because you said with your back, you feel like you need support, but you don't really
Yeah, I feel
want.
like one of those air things that just like.
so what
This one I'm locked in.
I could do is I could lock you in,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have to be so tall. Like
Right,
when we
right.
looked at the Permobile, right? You had all that support up here. I can make it low, so you can still push good, but it holds you nice and tight.
Yeah. Now this, let me see. Let me go around.
And like I said, this one's a little bit too big for you.
Yeah, it might be a little tall.
Too tall and too
Yeah,
wide.
yeah.
I would say both.
But yeah, no, this feels great.
Okay.
Yeah, this is good. I like this backrest.
Maybe you feel it that way because you have the backrest. On the back, no?
Because it's hugging me. Like,
Oh.
What I'm gonna do, if it's okay with you, is I'm gonna come behind you and I'm gonna stick my hands on your back, okay? And we're gonna measure how tall we want to make your back. There is adjustments to it, so like if you're like, you know what, I want you just to raise it up a little bit, I can do that. But I think if you feel where we want the support, I think it'll be beneficial for you. Okay, I'm gonna be lean forward a little bit, my friend. Cool. All right. So your backrest right now is about a 12-inch backrest, so it's hitting you right about here. Okay. You feel like you want it up here?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just sticking my tape measure behind you, my friend. Here. Okay. We're gonna go with the 14, okay? 14, it is adjustable. Like I said, I can move it up, I can move it down, but I think it'll be a good spot for you there.
Okay.
Okay, cool, and you're able to come back if you want. So I'm gonna try to achieve 14 overall height.
Okay.
So, almost done here, okay?
You're good.
So, if you notice here, oh, I did want to mention one thing. Do you fold your backrest down a lot?
Just when I am like loading the car in.
Okay. So with the contoured back, sometimes it'll make it to where your back doesn't fold all the way because you have that contourness.
Oh.
So just keep in mind that it'll still fold, right? It'll fold till about like here, but since you have that contourness, it won't fold all the way. But the backrest is removable, so if you want to.
But that's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. it's
Just
fine.
wanted to let you know, because you're not like, Jake never told me this, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So now we're going to talk about push handles. You have flip down push handles on that chair. Pros and cons again is one, you have handles where if you ever got tired, somebody could push you. Takeaway is sometimes it can get in the way of when you're
I'm not
pushing.
gonna lie, I don't really like them just because people think it's okay for them to come behind me and just randomly push me.
Yeah.
And it throws me off.
You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
What are you
like,
doing? Yeah.
Like, oh shit, I didn't know you were gonna push me.
So we'll go no push handles.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say that would probably be my
And
recommendation.
also too, when we load it, it gives it that space just to all the way down.
More compact.
Yeah.
Yeah. No push. Okay.
You're gonna take these off.
So now we got, this is the hardest question. I usually save this to the end. We get to pick our color.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's the hard one.
I thought you said green.
I want green, but then
I'm gonna grab, I have a color wheel so you can see what it actually looks like
okay.
on the frame.
green tight though.
Stick with the green
That's
because
why
you
I said
really
this is
like
the
that.
hardest question. We save this to the end. He's gotta make sure that all of his fits match it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the green is kind of a catchy,
Yeah,
so.
we'll do green. I like green.
The Granny Smith?
Yeah.
Okay. And then did you want your those mag wheels to be Granny Smith as well?
Yeah, or
I think so.
let's see. Would you be able to do them gold or like?
No, I don't think so.
No.
So the
Yeah,
rims,
keep
they don't
them
have a gold. This key doesn't have a gold. The other one was like a tie light. They do have a goldish one. But key unfortunately
What
doesn't.
about white?
You do white? Do you want to see what a white mag looks
Yeah.
like? I have one here in the back.
Yeah.
Pero white papa es muy sucio y tienes que estarlos limpiándolas. ¿Sí?
That's the point.
The grip right here in the middle if you want to, or I can just leave it open like that.
Damn, I kind of like these now too.
But I can get this on the mag wheel.
Oh, okay.
We're just talking about just the push rim part.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I can if you like those, not a problem. I can put that on there.
Yeah, I like this.
Okay,
Yeah, I like
I'm gonna
this.
put that down
That's
here.
nice. Yeah, that feels way better. Just grabbing it.
You're gonna have a
'Cause
nice.
This one's thin. And this one, I got the whole grip.
It meets your hand a little bit better. That's just why I was asking if you've
Yeah, it
ever
fits
had any
perfect.
issues with it. It's hard for me to justify it for you if you haven't had any, but since you said you've had some breakdown in your hands, that opens
Oh,
us
yeah,
up
especially
to.
when I roll down the hill and it starts burning, you feel the difference. It's nice. I
Cool.
like this.
Cool. We'll keep those. What did we think about color for the mag wheels?
I guess we'll do green.
Green?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do all green.
And then did you green Granny Smith frame plus wheels? What about your accent colors? Did you want to have
Which is the accent?
you have your forks,
Okay.
and then I think you should have one piece over here. I can make those one of these.
Go green time also, no? If you're gonna go green, go.
Are those the only colors here?
I think I can do these ones. Let me pull up the order form. I'll tell you right now. So these colors right here on here, you see where you see the little red.
Mhm.
Those I can't put as an accent color. Any other color I can put as an accent color on here. Just not the ones where you see the little red.
Gotcha.
But any of the other ones I can.
I guess we'll just keep
If-
it. Oh,
If you don't choose a color, right? If you just say, hey, I want it standard, all the accents are black.
black. Okay.
So it all does come black, all of
I'll
that.
just do it green. We'll do it all green.
All green Granny Smith as well.
Yeah. I think it's
I
red. too.
can't do Granny Smith.
Electric, or would it look different? That's a different color.
The electric green, I will say, does look a little different than the Granny Smith.
Alright. We could do black. Oh, you can't do black either.
I can do black. Stay with black, yeah.
Okay.
It'll
we'll
just
do
be
black.
black. I think that would look pretty good.
Yeah, we'll do black.
Okay. Cool. That's
Yeah.
look at that. We made our chair.
Nice. Custom made.
Custom made. Any questions about what we're doing? You feel confident on what we
Yeah, I
decided
like it
today?
so far, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, my name's Jake. It's a pleasure meeting both of you.
Thank you,
And
same.
then it takes us usually about 2-ish to 3 months, depending on your insurance. I'll get a quote for it today. We'll have Tammy's justification. We'll submit it as a whole packet to your insurance. Your insurance will review it, and we should have hopefully no kickback. There's nothing on here that would be an upcharge or anything like that. So I think we're good to go.
Okay. Sounds good. I just wanted to do some adjustments on this wheelchair.
Yeah.
And there's on the wheels, like I can't get all the hair out because I don't have the tools.
Yeah.
But I try to burn as much as I can. There's a lot of hair on the
Yeah,
wheels.
let me do this. I do have a person here right now they just have to meeting with. Let me see if I can have Trevor. I'll have him take your chair to the back. They'll fix it all up. What else was an issue that
in
you're
the back versus it's a little bit too
far back?
tilted
Yeah, not a problem.
Just wanna be sitting up.
Let me grab Trevor and then he'll take a chair to the back. And then if worse comes to worse, I'll ask if I can postpone that and I'll do the work myself.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
I want to give a big shout out to Jake from National Seating and Mobility. I don't meet too many people who actually care about their patients and how we feel about being in something we need for our day-to-day life. Thank you for taking the extra time, making sure everything in my wheelchair was fit for me.